Good afternoon. Almost 1 o'clock on the dot. I try. What can I say? Good to see you all. I saw most of you all this morning in the support group, and it was so nice to see you. That was a good show, huh? hmm I'm here with you today, sipping water. Can you hear that? Mm-mm-mm. I started having a coughing fit literally right before the intro was over. I was like, holy shit. Tiny Ghost totally fine. If you missed it, just go back to it later. Watch on the replay. We love the replay, gang. You know we do. If you bought merch in the last 2 weeks or so, I started shipping today. So check your emails. I'm pretty sure if you purchased a tumbler, most tumblers, not all tumblers, most tumblers shipped today. If you got the hot pink glitter crisis tumbler, that did not ship today, but all the other tumblers I think shipped today. And notebooks, stickers, that sort of thing. If you ordered a shirt, that should go out by I'm shooting for tomorrow, but probably won't be, maybe Wednesday, which coincidentally Wednesday is my birthday. Don't forget 47. All right. All right, don't forget. Kelly Jean, good to see you. Nerdy X Spicy, Ms. Monster. Hollow Nikki P, good to see you. Effie Cujo. Nikki P, did you send me a picture? I think you're supposed to send me a picture. I don't remember seeing it. Callie's Bathroom Studio, good to see you. Pink Warrior, Christy. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever. In forever. You were serious earlier. PJ Pants merch, please. Well, Fatty Pasta, that's something we can totally look into. When you're making your merch yourself, it's a little bit harder than when you're using the companies who, you know, whatever they offer, they've clearly already sourced it and they've got, a million size 3Xs in stock and they can just whip them out. But that's something we can look into for sure. Effie Cujo 27, got it. Mhm. Exactly 1 month before yours, really? Nice. Oh, Nutty's Niche 59 last Saturday. Happy belated birthday. You missed your birthday song? Make sure you bring that up in the support group tomorrow. All right. So, I don't know. Hey, Bunny, good to see you. Bunny, thank you so much for all of your help and support and assistance and everything you've done for us and do for us. Skinny from the back on the bum of the pants. Totally. You know what? I should do a skinny from the back shirt and put it on the back. I think Yaba has one on the with it on the front. But if you are not in the if you're not in the support group meeting this morning, and you haven't heard, Yaba announced today that like all the designs that are currently on her merch store are being retired, and she's going to be coming out with new, totally different designs. Um, totally, completely different. I'm pretty sure, like look and everything. So that's going to be exciting. So if there's anything on Yaba's merch store that you are just absolutely dying to have that you must have, you better go get it while you can. Nikki P haven't sent one. Oh, okay. Your daughter took her tumbler to school as she leaves it on her desk, but she brought it home now. Oh, wow. Well, it has her name on it. So there's that. Hey, Sky Fairy. Good to see you. And Bradley, you missed the meeting. You're just catching the replay. All right. Well, pause it. And here we are. Words are hard, Hollow. They really are, especially for me, especially when I've taken some time off. All right. Some badly needed time off. All right, well, listen, we're gonna get into it. Oh, real quick, I don't know if some of you guys may have spilled over, or maybe you ventured out during my coverage of the the stink box collectively, the stink box and the Trisha hate train over there. So I'm just gonna touch on it briefly. Matter of fact, I believe Owl is live right now, and she is covering Trisha. So the Trisha hate train slash Trisha slash Stinkbox slash Leticia community. Huge ass. I believe we did. Thank you so much. I have everything over on my desk over there. I'm going to be going through it all and sending thank you cards and whatnot. But yes, I believe we did huge ass. Thank you so much. I think oh, I thought she was live right now, Dusty. I was lurking in there. So anyway, that and that's all really the Trisha hate train because the same people that cover Leticia, and if you don't know who Leticia Collins is, that is Love Notes for TLC. It's all the same people. So Love Notes for TLC, Leticia, she just got out of jail. She's been in jail for the better part of a year, I guess. And she's recently been released. So that's all exciting. I did see that Al, I think it was over the weekend, was playing the body cam footage of her arrest, which I think was distasteful. And Al, I just don't know how I feel about that, but whatever. Um, so is Owl the conductor now? The conductor of what? The Trisha hate train? You listen, you know that Owl's always been a flip floppity ass bitch, and I've always called her out for that, and I've never appreciated that about her, but it is what it is. I'm just telling you, Bunny, that I happen to know that if the stink box slash Trisha hate train is your cup of tea, if you like that particular sweet, sweet milk, that Owl is once again covering that at length and in detail. And yes, she's doing the Lord's work right now, like whatever. Anyway, brief update, and I'm not going to go into it deeply. You can find that over on Owl's channel. That's the person I'll direct you to for all of the Trisha hate train and stink box shit. Okay, is that okay, Bunny? Is that all right with you? Anyway, Letitia's out of jail, so they're covering that again. Mandy and Sean started dropping hints and well, not dropping hints. They started saying flat out that they were putting their little case together and indicating that they were going to be hauling Trisha into court for something or another. I don't think they've actually pulled the trigger on that, nor do I think they will, but you never know, they might. Anyway, Trisha had court this morning with Jeremy's mom, and Jeremy's mom didn't go to court. But apparently, Jeremy's mom told the judge that she's sick with COVID, and that's why she didn't go to court. But meanwhile, Trisha, who's at court and starts live streaming immediately after court, wearing her little black dress that she wore to court, barreling down the freeway trying to get back home because apparently while Trisha was out of town attending a court date of which its time and place was known, right? Meaning JM and her or Jeremy's mom, Paula, and her little friends knew that Trisha would not be home. Apparently, shit started going down at Trisha's house when court was in session. While Jeremy's mom was telling the court she had COVID and that's why she couldn't be in court today. So I guess Trisha was live streaming on the way home, saying that her landlord's been called and the police have now been sent to her house and all kinds of shit popping off. Literally, it was this morning, I do believe. So they fucked with the dogs. Oh, yeah, she mentioned the dogs. She said the dogs have never been an issue or something like that. I don't know. Nikki says, I believe what Trisha's saying. You can tell when she's faking. Oh, yeah, Nikki, she's totally not faking. And also the fact that Paula didn't go to court and told the court that she had COVID. Right. Dusty Levan's fly trap. Also, Jeremy's mom, Paula, had COVID 2 weeks ago. She should be clear now. Hey, Michelle, good to see you. Thank you for the swords. Oh, she's being evicted again, and because of the dogs? No way. Nikki P, you've been keeping up. Good to know you've been keeping your eye on her. If you could give me the Cliff's notes in the DM so I can review after our stream, that would be great. I really don't have time to go back and catch up on all of that. I would appreciate that. Started sending Manny junk mail while I help her look for jobs at the local fast food establishments. Hold on, let me go back. I'd like Porky Paula to take my full docs off her sock account before I send the court a link to it to the judge's office. That's right. Oh, and before you start sending Mandy junk mail while you help her look for jobs at the local fast food establishments. Thank you for that, Bunny. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, Bunny. Yes, I admit, I confess, while I've been working the last several days, I've been listening in on Mandy and Sean, and they're back to the whole Olap is Bunny thing. So weak, so transparent, so obvious. Those two are gaslighters extraordinaire, and it's so funny because they're both too stupid to realize that their gaslighting is so obvious. They're back to their fuck shit for sure. Okay, well, anyway, checking in on Ron. So, for those of you who don't know, Ronald, sometime last week, like towards the beginning of last week, I think, he said on one of his streams that he was going to be live Friday at 8 o'clock p.m. and that all were invited on panel. Anybody who same old song and dance, you got to beef with me, you want to talk about something, come on piano 8 o'clock on Friday, blah blah blah. Take the link, take the link. And I tweeted, I said, just so happens I'm available Friday, 8 o'clock. Well, you know what happened? Or should I say, you know what didn't happen? Ronald did not show up on Friday at 8 o'clock. Big surprise, right? Right? Mary Cap says, I'm in the market for some used DVDs and a mood ring. I wish there was a store where I could buy both. Pussed out, little puss. So yeah, he did not come, did not show up on a Friday. Oh, can you have a Jack emoji too? Absolutely, Hollow. Please remind me at least 5 to 6 more times until I actually do that. That would be really helpful. I've got to rearrange my office because I recently moved some things around and it, like, cut off my access to my whiteboard. And even though I have notepads and digital notepads and pens and a laptop and all these things that I could take notes on, for some reason, none of them are as effective to me for me as a fucking whiteboard with multicolor dry erase words all over it. I don't know. It's how my brain works. Okay. Hey, Katie Cakes. Good to see you. Use DVDs and PD babies. Okay. So I heard Ron say something recently, very recently, to the effect of maybe he would just make the whole space a studio and not have the storefront at all. Did anybody else hear that? I did. Kelly Jean, thank you so much for gifting one Sam Tefler membership. Nutty's Niche, welcome. Welcome. Please always remember to take your custom emojis for a spin. I'd like to see more custom emojis in the chat for those of you who paid good money for them. I wish I could use whiteboards, but I'm too smudgy for all that. Damn it, Amber. Is it because you're a lefty or what? What's the problem? He said he had to cancel the internet complete. Yes, I heard that. That was today, Nikki P. Did anyone hear when he said he thought he was? Oh, did anyone hear Ken? Wait. Nikki P, help me out. Okay, so listen. So I did hear when he read you didn't have the stream muted. I heard him say that. That was in the live me today, wasn't it? But I was working, so I wasn't looking, and I probably missed some because I was also listening to Yaba's stream at the same time. So Nikki P, help me out. What did he say when he thought he was muted? Did anyone hear what he said when he thought he was muted? Oh, yeah. So okay. No, I'm asking. But I did hear him say something. Who was it in the chat who said you didn't have it muted? So I took some notes from today's live me because I want to watch the Rumble from Friday first. Oh, it's a Jana did? Well, the replay's up. Do you know about, like, I don't know. The replay's up, Nikki P. You want to go find it? Ew. He said his vagina saw you. That's disgusting. Raven Star, thank you so much for joining channel memberships. We love our Rick's Renegades. Ensure the fat llama, huh? It was after Yaba's stream? Oh, well, I know I was working. I don't know. Things kind of smushed together. So, gosh, well, hold on. No, I'm not going to be able to find it. How long was he on? Anyway, listen, we're going to look at Friday's Rumble first, just because it's so great. And then we'll see. I don't think we'll have time to look at today's live me, though. We'll see. Hold on. I can't even find where to push play. There it goes.
It's the ball, baby. That's right.
Oh, Moonbear, thank you so much for being a member for 7 months. We love our basic buddies. Oh, wait, that's right. I was going to just go over the notes from today's live me, and then we'll watch Friday's Rumble. Okay, so these are the notes I took. Ron says the shop is ready to go. In fact, he was sitting here. I'll share that screen just quick so you can see. He was sitting in the bedroom This, mind you, this is Monday morning at 11 a.m. Okay, from like 11 to noon. And he's sitting in the chair just like that, camera angle right there. And he says the shop is ready, and that he goes, the shop is ready, and he like shrugs his shoulders, like legit. He's like, shop's ready, shrugs his shoulders. Says they will be opening on November 1st. He got a text message and he said that it was about business, and then he discloses that it's regarding the internet service. He also said he is fortunate that his suites are like inside, like inside the building, because they're basically like better insulated, and he will also absorb heat from surrounding suites. So I guess the HVAC, the cooling, and now also of concern, the heating has still not been addressed. He ends up ending the live stream to take that important phone call about business, which again is about the internet. And he says basically now he's saying, yeah, I had to completely scrap that work order for the first internet company. Isn't it sad, a sad state of affairs that people can't do their jobs and get their jobs done in this day and age, or some shit like that. But before he ended the live stream, he was talking about Saturday's Rumble that we're about to watch, and how he said he was hoping that Tragic would have come on panel on Saturday. And it's like, how are you gonna? First of all, he was on Live Me Saturday night for exactly 1 hour. Oh wait, I'm sorry, Rumble for exactly 1 hour. And don't forget, he was supposed to be on Rumble the day before, Friday night, 8 o'clock p.m. He scheduled it. He announced it ahead of time. It was open panel, you know, come confront me, whatever. Did not show up. So then he shows up Saturday night. He only gave like maybe a 10 or 15-minute heads up for those who may have seen it. And then Monday morning at 11 o'clock in the morning, sitting in his bedroom playing Call of Duty, then he would say, I really wish Tragic would have come up. Well, then why didn't you invite Tragic up directly? Why didn't you make that? Why didn't you announce that ahead of time? Okay, Nikki P says 41 minutes in, he didn't say anything while texting. It just didn't pause the stream and it was up in his face. Oh, so what? Thank you for that, Nikki P. I appreciate you so much. Bella Mia Vamp, thank you so much for being a member for 16 months. We love our basic Betties. Look at your member badge. It's one of my favorite pictures of Mandy ATX. What a homely woman. Sorry, I'm not showing up in chat, but I'm here. Oh, Bella Mia, are you sure? I'm sorry. I've been reading my notes, so I have not had my eyes on chat. So, yeah, I don't see you, Bella Mia. What the hell? That's weird, but I can see your member message. Bellamy, we'll keep an eye on that. So sorry. Let's see. Oh, okay. So also he said he was hoping Tragic would have come on panel on Saturday, but he never said that before he did the panel at the drop of a hat on Saturday. And he said that this is when he said that the shop is basically ready and they will be opening November 1st. He says to Tragic that he checked airfare for a plane ticket for Tragic to fly from Phoenix to Indianapolis, and it's like around 700 something dollars. I think he again tells him, oh, there you are. I see you, Bellamy, and now I see you in the chat. And like again, like tells him what hotels in Connors, the greater Connorsville area he can stay at and shit. It's great. And then he's also still like every live stream he has to cry about why the Negative Nation girls left him, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Cry more. Yeah, why don't you just get over it? Like, whatever. Anyway, there's that. And let's go ahead and watch. This is Saturday night's Rumble. Look at this. I don't know if you can see this down here, but it says God Complex. Anyway, don't forget, this is the day after he was supposed to have had his 8 o'clock p.m. Friday scheduled stream. Didn't show up. Now he shows up Saturday night talking about, come at me, bro. It's great. Hey, wait, where's my volume?
Negative Nate. I am Negs, and I have shown up. Now, last night I didn't show up because, well, personally, didn't fucking want to. That's why I didn't show up last night. Didn't want to. There was a really cooler place to do what we were wanting to do, so we did it there last night, and I didn't show up here. But I'm here now, and I'm gonna be throwing the link out. Let me know if y'all can hear the music or not. I have rules though. And I know that it's going to be hard for a lot of these cretins to follow these rules. And look, you don't have to. If you like me, you could come up here and we can have a chat. I like talking to people.
Listen to him. But I have rules, though, knowing good and well that he's crafted said rules to basically where nobody will get up there. Like he knows, like, yeah, I have all these rules. And in the end, all of his rules, if people follow them, nobody's coming up there. Like, it's just ridiculous. Dude, just fucking sorry. I'm so thirsty. Oh, there it is. I'm trying to get my water refilled here. But yeah, he know just like when, oh my god, Jesus, that was Harlow snoring or something. Just like when what's her name? Clara said that I had to cam up to come on her panel. And then I did because she thought that would keep me from coming on her panel. And then I did. And then she had to mute me, remember? Whatever.
People who like me or maybe are into my views or just want to debate. I really don't necessarily even want to like talk to haters.
You don't want to debate, though. You don't want to debate anyone. And you're right. Don't necessarily want to talk to haters. No, you absolutely don't want to talk to haters. And you don't want to debate either. What do you want? Nothing but to be a victim, of course.
I just saying I showed up. I'm here to talk to people. This isn't going to happen often. Doesn't happen very often. There, now you should. That's right. Panama hat, Paul. PHP. Yeah, buddy. So today I took the fam out. We had a good time. We went to an all-you-can-eat arcade for $8. Pizza was garbage. It triggered a diverticulitis flare-up.
He's actually telling the internet that he went out with his family for once, and he takes his son to a fucking $8 all-you-can-play arcade where the pizza triggered diverticulitis. I love that shit. Why don't you take your kid to one of the beautiful, I don't know, state parks in Indiana or, some outdoor activity, maybe get some fresh air. I don't know. $8 all you can arcade.
Too much
Boy, did y'all hear Yaba tell the story this morning about when we went to the water park, indoor water park thing over there in French Lick? It's not Wolf Lake Lodge. It's something different. Anyway, pass on that. Hopefully the pizza trigger Clarence Gerd. Fingers crossed. That's Principal Todd. Principal Todd's going to end up kicking his ass. The carpet was sticky. It's whatever.
Greece apparently could do that, I guess.
Yeah, French Lick.
So woohoo for that. But there went my earbud. Apparently
What's his name? Larry Bird. You know who Larry Bird is. NBA or whatever. He's from French Lick. Didn't you know that? I don't know. There was also a casino, a resort with a casino too, right down the street. And boy, howdy, if we hadn't had some much younger kids with us, I might have just went and blown some steam off at the casino with Yaba. But it's fine. It was fine. It was a good time. We got away for a little bit, and it was much needed. Hey, Cats Rule. Thanks for coming in with your swords, Principal Todd. Thank you for joining memberships. We love our basic biddies. You didn't, but you do now. Did you say Bird? Yeah, Larry Bird. Oh, Celtics. Thanks, Missing Mimic. You've been to French Lick once, went to Holiday World. So I went to the casino, played blackjack with a bunch of professional golfers. Really? That was the casino we wanted to go to, but
my ear is too big for my earbuds now.
the water park wasn't that bad. That was fun. Larry Bird, Boston Celtics, Larry Bird. Yeah. Isn't that who's from French Lick? One of them NBA players is from French Lick, one of the old school ones.
Just let me get that. I have some rules if you're going to appear on panel with me. No.
Yes. Mega producer Ronald Paul Corbin can't even keep his stupid earpiece in his ear. Tap, tap. I want to see that. Look, he's got one in each ear, drinking from a stupid red Solo cup. I wish somebody would just knock that stupid fedora right off his stupid head and then muff him one good time. What happened?
Let me get that.
Oh, wait. We didn't see it fall off. Where'd it go? Okay, it's on there. Let's see. I wasn't watching. I was watching the chat and run my mouth. Hey, there's Olop. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. Remember that time a couple years ago you ate a June bug on a live stream? No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. You're ridiculous. Thank you for being a real deal renegade for 2 months, though.
Pizza was garbage. It triggered a diverticulitis flare-up. too much grease apparently can do that,
Oh, look, you can see it's about to fall off now.
I guess. So woohoo for that. But there went
Uh,
my earbud. Apparently my ear is too big for my earbuds now.
no, you just didn't have it on right, and they're stupid. What are those? You get them from the Dollar Tree? Oh no, let me guess. Those are from Temu. And he has 20 pair of them in little cellophane baggies at the top of that baker's rack he's got down there at the shop. Temu.
Just let me get that.
He has them, don't he? I know he does. If I go over to that eBay, we're gonna see him, aren't we? My ex and I went to his alma mater, Indiana State University. He didn't go to Indiana State University. He went to Ivy Tech. He interviewed Larry Bird and said he was a giant douche. I believe that.
I have some rules if you're going to appear on panel with me. No avatars. Cameras only.
Well, okay, whatever. Who cares? Okay, camera. Yummy Jackie got home from first day of my new job. Hashtag no job nag. Congratulations on the successful completion of the first day at your new job. And thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. More than 2 months. I know. 2 months on paper. And this time around, I've already been reported to the FBI. So, oh, geez, hold up. You know, he's been a good advert for Timu. I want to not price some of his shit and bought loads of art supplies. Oh, you went to price some of his shit and bought loads of art supplies for your kid? Nice. Hey, BGTV. Oh, does Yami need to leave? Why are you saying get out?
You could show your dick, pussy, asshole, whatever you want. It's not going to get yanked on Rumble. Somebody might get yanked on Rumble, but it's not going to get yanked on Rumble.
Ugh, Rumble's a disgusting platform. Right-wing fanatical propaganda platform.
That's my rule.
Fight me on it.
You have to be on camera.
Okay, we don't care to be on camera. If you drop the link and I take it, I'll be on camera, pal. We heard you. Nobody cares about being on camera. Nobody.
You have to cam up. That's it. That's all you got to do is cam up. We're not going to talk about my deceased son. If you have a deceased child fetish, I'm sure you can find it over on Reddit. Okay. So
Listen, no one needs to talk about Jason, what was his name? Bowles' deceased child anymore. We have completely exposed that bullshit. You've been asked all the questions and you've answered in one way or another. We have all of the answers we need. That particular item has been wrapped up in a nice, neat little bow. We have other things we'd like to discuss with you, Mr. Corbin. For example, you and your testimony and your girlfriend's testimony under oath in one February 20th hearing that we now have the transcripts to. We have some questions there, if you all recall. Mhm. We have some other things we'd like to talk about. I don't know, maybe the allegations of potential money laundering going on over there in the Connorsville. I know some of us would also like to talk to you about the fact that you claim that you purchased your grandmother's house with cash money when all of the records indicate otherwise. In fact, the official records on file with the government of the state of Indiana show that your mother and uncle quit claim deed transferred their interest in your grandma's house, which is 50%, into your name while leaving your grandma's living trust on the title as well. Also shows no money changed hands. Further, the government record shows that you have not yet done what your responsibility is, and that you have not reported to the recorder's office or the assessor. I don't know. I have it written down. Anyway, you've not reported that your grandma don't live there no more, and that you should be being assessed and billed your due share of property taxes for the dwelling and the property. So there's a lot of things, we just kind of want to talk about and go over with you because, as you know, ignorance is no excuse for breaking laws. Maybe we could even talk about that eBay case. I have a lot of things I'd like to talk about that have absolutely nothing to do with Jason and Jessica's son, late son, Mason. All right. And I'm more than happy to come on camera.
You just go over there and search for that. We're not going to talk about my personal life because it's none of your business. Because what I share with you guys is my mental health journey. You want to ask questions about my mental health journey and all that stuff? Yes.
What the fuck? Who the hell wants to ask you questions about your mental health journey? Okay, we've seen all your stupid fucking Rumble streams where you go on the YouTube and you Google and you search the bipolar disorder and you come on here and you you react to random ass videos about mental. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I'm not. If you lie, I'm not going to address it. I'm going to kick you right off the panel because we all know the truth. All right. If it's people who left,
There's a lot of rules going on here, huh? A lot of rules. If you lie, I'm going to kick you off panel. Well, who determines what's the truth and what's a lie, Mr. Corbin? You? Interesting. I have some questions just to as kind of a litmus test for your gauge of what's the truth and what's a lie. That would be a fun game to play. Where we ask you questions we already know the answers to, and we see how you answer, and then we compare them to the truth and the evidence and shit like that. Oh, Lisa W, me too. Can we talk about how you lost your disability? What exactly occurred? What did the letter say? Surely they sent you a letter when they terminated you and your son's disability. What did that say? Can we talk about that? Okay, fine. No, leave your son out of it. You're right. You're right. Let's just talk about what the letter said about your disability being cut off. Can we talk about that?
the community and would like to come up and chat and ask me why I was such a dick that day.
See, he's talking about those Negative Nation babes that left. He really wants to talk to those women, doesn't he? I think it's not so much that he cares that these women left the Negative Nation, more so than he really wants the opportunity to gaslight and manipulate them one more good time, see who he can't win back over. Right, Trailer Park Barbie owing $30,000? Right? We don't need to ask why you were such a dick that day. Yeah, no shit. Principal Todd says being a pussy isn't a disability. That's a Ron problem. I agree. I agree.
I would just tell you, I had the worst. I was very sick for a few days, and you guys all know. I don't want to look directly in the camera, Holly and JoJo. Why didn't you condemn what that person did to me? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I know you didn't like him to begin with, but why didn't you condemn it?
Look at this 46-year-old fucking loser. Sorry, I was right up on the fucking mic. Look at this look at him. Look at this fucking loser. You are 46 going on 47 fucking years old. And here you are, damn near 3 months later, you're still looking into the camera on a Saturday fucking night, begging and pleading with JoJo and who? JoJo and I don't know, whoever, your Negative Nation babes, you're still pleading with them to explain to you why they betrayed you and why they didn't stick up for you and why they didn't fight for you. Are you serious? Are you serious? Look at this. Look at the face only a mother could love. Our Lady Perpetual Poutine, a little bitch boy's mental health journey. How cute, right? Thank you for the super chat. You're weird. In my mental health. Oh, Holly. Holly. Wait, who was the other name now? Now I don't remember. Shows you how much I fucking care. Why didn't you stick up for me? Why didn't you go to bat for me? Why didn't you condemn what she did to me? And who? What's he talking about? He's talking about AJ? Who's he talking about? Get out of here.
Like nobody condemned it.
Nobody condemned it. Poor baby.
Everybody was cool with somebody being lied to, documented, and humiliated. Guess what? When you're cool with that shit, you're cool with it happening to you. And trust me, it's already in the works. Already in the works. Humiliation.
We know. We know. Of course it is, Ron. Of course it is. Because you will take any perceived slight and use that as an excuse to go full life ruination on literally anybody, probably even including your own fucking mother at the end of the day.
TV now, right? So I'm gonna put this fucking link in the chat. Hopefully, some of you will come up and we can have a normal adult conversation that doesn't involve deceased children, living children, or any of that horseshit. We can talk about firearms. We can talk about hunting. We can talk about
Why
your
are we
mom,
talking
if
about
you want, whatever.
firearms?
There's the link. I showed up. My relationship is off of the agenda as well because that's none of your business either. The things that were shared were private conversations that somebody lied to me and said I could trust them with. So we're not going to be discussing my relationship with anyone in real life because it's not your business. Because what that person did should have been condemned. They're a scumbag, and y'all know it. Y'all know it. You just like this shit. So I thought I'd show up. There's the link. Yeah, turn your camera on if you want to talk. I'm going to wait 30 minutes. If nobody comes on in 30 minutes, then I am either going to just hang out and chat with the Negative Nation, or I am going to go on Live Me. I don't know.
Jesus. This is 6 minutes and 21 seconds in after his usual lengthy intro.
I don't have a lot of
Spoiler,
time for this
nobody
horseshit.
came.
May your guts turn on you one day and make you drink a couple of Ensures a day. Calories.
He is choking down that Ensure because that is just another attempt at proving he's disabled and deserves government money.
Supplement. I can't eat a lot. All right, so where we at, guys? My audio is weird. I hang up.
Jesus.
You still don't hear any music? Really? Wow, that's weird. Hang on a second. Is the audio any better now? Oh, and if you're going to be on camera, you have to show your face. Not a picture, not a magazine, not a fucking screen, not a picture of Cyrax. None of that horse shit. It's got to be you, big guys and girls out there fucking playing internet bully.
The cat's rolled. No, I don't think he can afford real protein shakes, but I think he can get Ensure on his foodies.
Yeah, buddy.
Or maybe he gets them like maybe Clara gets them. I don't know.
Oh, I was cutting out. Okay, cool. Am I cutting out now? And do you hear music?
Dusty the Venus flytrap said Ensure contains soy, so Ron's gonna start growing boobies larger and saggier than DC's. Oh my word.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Boom. Will anybody even show up? They always
No.
bitch, but they never ever throw up. They just.
You were supposed to be there the night before at 8 o'clock. Knock that shit off. I can't believe he has the audacity to sit here saying about, will anyone show up? Does anyone have the balls to show up? You didn't show up, sir, to your own scheduled live stream. What are you talking about? Brandy, thank you for the super chat. Platty, thank you for being a member for 4 months. He seems thirsty for Marty's attention. You know what? That didn't even register to me.
Go around, running around, saying lies, but we know if they talk to me, they're gonna die. Because I kill you with words. You guys are afraid of me. 8 minutes, 22 minutes, no music. You sound, that's weird. The music is in. Can you hear it now? Oh shit! I know why.
Here's audio visual producer extraordinaire Ronald P. Corbin, everyone.
I'm a dummy. There, now you should. I mean, you could hey, if some of the Negative Nation, y'all want to come up and chat, come on up and chat. This is the open panel. Come on up. You don't have to dislike me to talk to me. I would prefer people that like me to talk to me. But let me explain something very clearly. There are very few people that I like. The people that are in my Discord right now are probably the only people I like on the internet. Angie and the Lou, if you're watching, you can click the link if you would like here. Let me put it.
Wait, who? Hold on.
There are very few people that I like. The people that are in my Discord right now are probably the only people I like on the internet. Angie and the Lou, if you're watching, you can click the link if you would like here. Let me put it.
Angie in the Lou. Who's Angie in the Lou? He's saying he can take a link.
What's wrong?
Oh.
Have you seen my temperature down?
Yeah.
Where?
Shit. No.
It's gone. I saved up my candle room.
I felt like you brought it in the kitchen to cool off from when you were using it downstairs last. Let me let this play and I'll come help you look. Be right back.
You put it up again.
Oh, she was in his Discord.
Because you.
She didn't take the link. That's
You're a
what I'm
mole.
saying. Not even Negative
Mole,
Nation
mole,
members.
mole. You guys are still sending in moles. That's stupid. You paid $10 to see what? Shit I do live?
Oh, really?
It's amazing what y'all do. Pay $10 for it. It's crazy. Oh, and no Sam Telford. Only way I'll talk to Sam is if I'm testifying against her in court. She nuttier than a payday. If you don't know what a payday is, it's a candy bar made of peanuts. Sorry, my friend, I haven't talked to you in a while. We're exchanging niceties. Now listen, I'm going to be shutting down my Patreon. We're not actually shutting it down, but I'm going to be disconnecting it from Discord. You will no longer be able to access.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, that's when he said, I think I clipped this and put it on the Twitter, that anybody but Sam Telfer's invited. Listen.
Pay $10 for it. It's crazy. Oh, and no Sam Telford. Only way I'll talk to Sam is if I'm testifying against her in court. She nuttier than a payday. If you don't know what a payday is, it's a candy bar.
I mean, you want to testify against me in court? Then do it, big boy. You know how. You know the way.
Bar made of peanuts. Sorry, my friend, I haven't talked to you in a while. We're exchanging niceties.
Oh, really? Ronald has an old friend he hasn't talked to in a while that he's suddenly talking to, and they're exchanging niceties while he's live on the Rumble. Clara. Oh, you mean, I keep saying he. What are the chances that Ronald has a male friend that he hasn't talked to in a while who he's exchanging niceties with on the cellular device while he's live on the Rumble? No, that is a woman. Clara, are you aware that Ronald is exchanging niceties with old girlfriends on the cellular device, even while he's live on the Rumble? That's right, Bradley. Ron only talks to women. That's right.
Now listen, I'm going to be shutting down my Patreon. We're not actually shutting it down, but I'm going to be disconnecting it from Discord. You will no longer be able to access the Discord through Patreon. I'm going to turn it into a community, and then you will be able to pay through Discord that way. Because see, like some people were like, "Oh, I figured it out. You motherfuckers, you fucking moles." You're like, "Oh, I can't get connected, so I sent you a link as like a what do you call that?"
Nikki says, Sam Telfer, question, didn't Clara say she was countersuing Hussey? Wouldn't she have had to file that by now to be part of this case? I don't know how that works, but that's thank you for reminding us all. Clara, you said you were countersuing Hussey. When will that be filed? We'd like to know. There's a question. Ron, do you have any insight into that?
Just an act of faith. Like I trust you to pay every month, and I would go check and see if these people would pay. And I saw that AG.
You saw on a random thumbnail that Ron admits to cheating on DC. Holy shit! Really, Panda Pondu. Interesting.
A bunch of on Bonnie, who was coming around planting stuff that I didn't.
Medusa is D Piggins. I think Medusa is D Piggins and Clara both sharing that account.
Need to know. All canceled, and so I kicked you out of the Discord. You canceled. You don't get access to something for free. So I had to kick like 3 people out, 3 fucking moles in a row, as far as I'm concerned.
He's ejected 3 moles from the Discord. Does anybody know who those moles were by any chance? Huh, I totally missed that. That's interesting.
I mean, I can understand Von Bonnie's a little mad at me.
No, I don't think you have to wait for the initial case to be done before you can countersue. Absolutely not. I don't think so. No. Where's legal? Hey, Hillbilly Belinda. Thank you for being a member for 7 months. We love our Rick's Renegades. Glad to be back. Thank you for everything you did for us, Belinda, and everybody. Thank you. Oh, one was Luna Sonata. I wonder if Luna got the boot because I threw her name out there and I was just kidding. We also said it was Beth. Did he kick Beth too? Oh, it was BGTV's thumbnail and it was a 6-minute video. Ain't watched it yet, but it's Negs admits to emotionally cheating on DC. Oh, BGTV was in chat. Hey, Teddy Big Pig. Good to see you. Steph, nice to see you as well. Interesting.
Before coming into my server, my BD.
Nikki P, you have a rant. Would you mind dropping the link to that video? I like to have a look-see. Especially if it's nice and neat and tidy. 6 minutes. We appreciate that, BGTV.
DMs are telling me they're calling the school board. Good. Ask the superintendent and tell them they've got people making gun threats and spitting on children in their school. And
Oh, Steph says I think it actually was Luna. Oh, really? Oh, you just think that, or you seen evidence, Steph? You know I've been away for a while. Help me out. Walk me through it. Cheated mentally, like emotionally, like what?
And a lot of
Talking, texting, stuff like that.
people thinking
Ronald can't cheat. His tallywhacker doesn't work. Oh, 8 minutes, but close enough. Thank you, Nikki. Appreciate you. Uh-oh. Pause. Okay, let me pause that. Where am I here?
note to my public battles with political candidates. Big fuck.
Teddy Pig says Al has been getting insider scoops from some account. Oh, so did 3 people get booted from the Discord in an attempt to identify who Owl's source is? Is that what happened? And Luna was one of them. Who was the other 2? Tell me. He admitted that if DC did what he did with Christina, he would have left her. He did, BGTV? He admitted this. Where? What? Where'd you see this? Yeah, he let Luna's name escape while he was yelling about the first Owl Discord leak. Oh my gosh. Emotional cheating or not, he told another woman that he regrets being with Gerdma. Yeah, who he continues then to be with and to financially benefit from. BGTV clip video. Oh, it's in that 8-minute video, huh? Y'all want to watch that? Oh, and a deleted stream downloaded. BGTV, can we watch your video? I don't want to watch it without permission. It's on the video you posted. All right. BGTV's here. I have it. Can we watch it? Your video? Great. Thanks. Wait, he didn't say yes yet. I have it right here. Negs made a shocking admission about emotionally cheating on DC. Can we watch it? Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. Share this tab instead. Here we go, guys.
I'm not going to discuss Montclair's private shit with y'all. We talked and we talk and we communicate. I can't tell you that I told her I'd have been gone if it were me, but we're both built differently.
So did y'all hear that? Tell me you heard that. 1 in the chat if you heard it. 2 in the chat if you didn't. And I'll rewind it anyways. Did y'all hear that? You know what? Fuck it. Let's rewind it and fuck it. Don't even put it. Just never mind what I said. I'm gonna rewind what you heard. So he knows. So all that I don't remember saying when he says that he doesn't remember saying. Give me a second. When he says that he doesn't remember saying, hold on. Let's go back. He says that he doesn't remember saying this.
Listen, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about what I missed out on with you.
Okay, not gonna listen to the whole thing. He said that he didn't remember that, but him and Clara had to talk. Right? So let's go back. I need to rewind that. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's hear that.
Montclair's private shit.
Okay.
With y'all, we talked and we talk and we communicate. I can't tell you that I told her I'd have been gone if it were me.
There you go. There you go. You heard that, right, y'all? So he just admitted that if he found out that DC did the same thing that he did with Christina and admitted the things that he did to Christina, saying that he missed out on the shit, that he didn't know, he would probably be gone. But DC decided to stay with a guy that's broke, that's in debt, that doesn't. Well, we're all in debt some way, shape, or form. But as this guy who sits there constantly flexing and acting like he's bigger than he is, she decided to stay with this guy that really.
Hey, DG, good to see you.
That has nothing to bring to the table, right? Who told another woman, a younger, more attractive woman, who he was talking shit about his current woman, about how she's lazy, how her dog is a fucking 80-pound Riri, how it pisses everywhere, how it upsets his little dog, how that gives him anxiety and sets him, how she sits.
Can I just say, I absolutely love the Ron Still, while BGTV is breaking it down. Love it so much. Auntie M, thank you so much for being a member for 17 months.
Sits on her fucking phone all day, and then when he comes up to talk to her, that she has to pull out her earbud. How when they were cleaning up the dog piss, him and his people were doing. I mean, him and his son and everybody else was doing it. She was sitting her fat ass up there. What up, Steph? She was sitting her fat ass up there on the couch, on the phone, and all that other shit. Y'all remember that? All that bullshit he was saying to Christina, talking shit to her and talking shit about his girl in DMs. All in these voice messages where they were just talking, these voice notes or whatever, where he was talking shit about her, and he said basically talking about how she went through surely she didn't go through my computer and find out your information. She after hearing all that and then the fucking icing on the fucking cake that he told the woman that he was that he liked before she came into the picture that well, you know what? Fuck it. Let's hear it one more motherfucking time.
Listen, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about what I missed out on with you. Okay? And I regret it. I regret it. Because look what's happened. So this is some sort of punishment for me. And I'm not gonna
So y'all hear it. There's a day that doesn't go by that he doesn't think about what he missed out with her. DC and him both know about this. He said that out of his mouth, that being with her and all the stuff that's happening is some kind of punishment. Okay.
let anything else happen to anybody else, trust me. But you do whatever you have to do. You do whatever it is you have
Yes,
to do.
he's crying.
That this violation of trust could be proved. I mean, I don't know how to prove it, but I mean, it's obvious.
Anyways, after saying that woman decided to stay with him. Wow, that's wild. Wild.
But we're
wild.
both built differently.
No, you're not. You're not
Um,
built differently. Y'all are desperate. That's what it is.
Christina Lava Lamb knew I
And this is a deleted stream from when? BGTV, can you tell me from when?
had a mental illness,
So
and she
I'm
knew-
so tired of this shit. There's so many people I know that have bipolar. There's so many people I know that have PTSD, and they don't use that for it. Like that's like if I had PTSD or a mental illness, and I go out there and emotionally cheat on my woman with another woman, and then I say, it's because I'm bipolar. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
knew
Mhm.
when to contact me just by seeing me online. She'd contact me, say different things.
No, it's because she liked you. She cared for you. Even if she wasn't romantically involved, or like she wasn't wanting to be romantically involved with you, she cared for you as a friend. Now, I think she still had feelings for you, obviously, was care for your well-being. Like we all have seen that woman goading you into attacking people, doxing people. We remember when you were on Twitch and you were wigging the fuck out when y'all was together. She's like, do it, Negs, do it. We all remember that shit.
Oh, last
And you got,
week?
and Christina was probably the person trying to tell you to calm the fuck down and don't do the stuff that other people are telling you, or the stuff that you wanted to do. Like you know, I know how you like to make fun of the other guy for people trying to pull him off the ledge, but he was doing that for you. Really, at the end of the day,
True.
she actually cared about you, but
True.
you kept running your fucking mouth, you kept talking shit about the woman, so she said, "Fuck you."
Mhm.
Simple.
And you know,
I'm built different like that. If I stop being friends with Nova and all of a sudden she's talking shit about me, I'm not gonna drop our DMs. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like a blatant lie, and maybe you were lying about her, so she decided to drop him. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't do that unless she was straight saying some like she'd have to say some crazy ass shit that I'd have to need to show my DMs to prove that what she said was a lie. You know, like something that it was about to get me in trouble or something. You know what I'm trying to say? But other than that, I wouldn't do that. You know, I wouldn't be doing that type of shit. But the Negs, you bring people there. You bring people to that point. You know what I'm trying to say? You talk shit, you lie. You saying this woman was crying and sobbing and doing all this other shit, and then we find out that you were crying too. And not only that, a couple months before this incident, you was over here telling her how you missed out. You crying about what you missed out on. What up, Carrie? How you doing?
you know what's really unfair about this is all of you on the internet. This fucking bitch told me she could trust me, that I could trust her. Maybe I was venting. I will never vent. I will never vent to another cunt ever again.
Oh,
I will never vent to another woman ever again.
yes. Look at this. First of all, what are you doing venting to women you only know on the internet? Ronald Corbin, 46-year-old male. Why do you do that? Why have you made a habit of that? Number one. Number two, yes, you will. You absolutely will, because that's all you know is venting to women. You call it venting. We call it manipulating and gaslighting. But either way about it, that's what you do, and that's what you will continue to do. And we all know that. Look at you with your little righteous little hand.
I will vent to a dude because if he opens his mouth, I'll
Okay. I think this is.
You
I
ain't
think
gonna
we're
do
seeing
nothing.
the trend.
You ain't gonna do nothing. You're about to lie is what you're about to do. That's all you're gonna do. Look at you. This is what we call fixing your mouth to tell a lie, Ron. I love it.
Transition to him being a gay dude, because I mean,
punch him in the face. That's how that will go down.
Yeah, okay.
But not for a second has anybody sat back and said, she told me that I could trust her, that I was her confidant, I was her friend, I could tell her anything.
Is anyone gonna, Clara, are you gonna tell Ron that when he does that, it makes a really unpleasant sound? It's not one of those like good ASMR sounds, but tell him he needs to get that under control because it's very unprofessional and it sounds like shit. And since he, wants to be a professional business owner, audio, video production, mogul, he should know that that sounds like shit and he should stop doing it. Or not, or don't tell him, whatever. Whatever.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
you're
can
not
see
gonna hold
Negs.
that against her. All right.
I can see Negs walking up to the dude that he says he's gonna punch your face, and he just punches him in the face, and the guy gets hit. Is like,
Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Where was I? Here we go. Back to this still. You sent me the whole video on Twitter DMs. Thank you so much. I can only be here for about 15 more minutes. So we're gonna continue on with Friday's shit show. And then I gotta get out of here in a few minutes.
Deal. You watch Fox News ever? You ever seen CNN? You guys act like you don't live in the United States and that like what I'm doing is so taboo. He's arguing with political candidates. What is happening? That's why none of you are clicking away.
What?
I tell you what, though, that IRL shit is coming to an end. That shit is coming to an end. At least for me, it is done. I have already solved it.
EG, thank you for
I
the
can't
super
divulge
chat.
any more information. I just like to give you a little bit so you can go home and think about it. What is next? What did Ron do? I told you all, cashed in all my resources. I'm in a different community now. That is why I shed the Negs name and I went back to my real name. Things are different now. Things are very different now. Imagine holding candidates accountable, but if you're wrong, you can't do that. Or God complex. Look at you, fucking pussy. They won't even click the link. They sit here and lie and talk shit about deceased children and even current living children, and you don't want to come up and talk to me. This is why I've invited you all to come to 631 North Central. Suite A, don't enter Suite B. Do not ever enter Suite B. Do not ever just walk into Suite B. Don't do it. Suite B, sweet Jesus Christ. Who knows what's going to happen? Come to Suite A, ask for me. I may or may not come out depending on who you are, but you are invited. A lot of people are invited on the podcast. Tragic is invited. He wants to come to the grand opening. We can do a podcast while he's there at the grand opening. It'll be a good time. Whoever's calling the school board, could you please tell the superintendent to get a grip on the violence within the schools? Yeah, you can warn them about me all you want, but there's this thing called a public record. Yeah, I don't have a mug shot. Most of you have a mug shot. So if I need to go in, somebody's like, yeah, they've been calling and bugging us about you. I'm going to go in with all your mug shots.
What was he talking about?
I'm going to go with all your mug shots, all your names, these are the people who are harassing me. And just show them what's up. And then we can talk about the violence in their school. Imagine holding school board accountable. All they wanted to talk about was a $5 million swimming pool. I'm not interested in swimming pools. I'm interested in children threatening other children with guns when we have a mass shooting culture in the United States. What's up, Jay Lee?
Then do what you got to do. Follow the procedure and protocol to get that topic put on the agenda for maybe the next school board meeting. Did you ever think about that, Ron? You're not going to do that, though, are you? No, you're not.
No, fuck it. Everybody in this town wears.
How about this? How about we fill out the paperwork or whatever to get that topic put on an upcoming school board meeting? Would you show up then? If we got it put on the agenda for you Would you show up to the meeting then and plead your case to the school board? Let's do it.
Pajama
Let's do it either way.
pants.
Can you play the clip of BGTV making Ron's back straight? It always makes me smile listening. Herbal Tea, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't have that clip ready available, but if somebody wants to put it in the chat, I would be happy to.
There ain't a person in this town, well, except for me. I don't wear pajama pants. I wear track pants because I never know when I'm gonna need to run and whoop somebody's ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We go. Oh, super fucker. No, seriously, if you're calling the school board, what are you doing? What are you doing? I was in a band with a cop for a hot minute. Do you not think I got in his ear and told him a bunch of names, addresses, and information and stuff that was said? Yeah. Hell yeah, I did. And then we'll do it again in a documentary. So maybe I got your addresses. But I'll be sending people out for, I want to get a word from everybody. People's parents, their uncles, their aunts. This isn't calling them to harass them because of YouTube. It's to ask them if their niece or nephew have always been a demented piece of shit their entire life. I mean, we probably put a little more finesse on it than that. Well, these are actually Nike. So I got my Nike pants on, my fedora, a Cannibal Corpse shirt on. This is what I would wear to a school board meeting. You know, I don't give a fuck.
Okay. I mean, fine. Whatever. Because I just don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's obvious. That is the message you're presenting when you choose to wear this particular attire to a school board meeting. You're right. And you're confirming that for us. You're saying, because I just don't give a fuck. Okay. So if you're presenting dressed that way because you don't give a fuck, and that's your message, when the school board recognizes and receives your message loud and clear that you just don't give a fuck, you and the issue that you're attempting to bring to the school board, you're going to be received that way by the school board. They're going to say, okay, this dude clearly does not give a fuck. He's making that obvious and sending the message by wearing this particular attire, indicating he does not give a fuck. Therefore, we will not give a fuck either. It's called matching energy. That's how shit works. But please, by all means, show up if we get this topic on successfully onto the agenda at the next or an upcoming school board meeting, I hope to see you there dressed in your Nike track pants, your, what is it, Cannibal Corpse t-shirt, and your fedora. And don't forget your Temu ear things, ear pods, whatever those are. I don't know what they're called.
So I got my Nike pants on, my fedora, a Cannibal Corpse shirt on. This is what I would wear to a school board meeting. You know, I don't give a fuck. You assholes act like you wear a tuxedo every time you go buy a slushie. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop acting like you're better than anybody. You haven't clicked the link in 17 minutes, and not one of you who have complained and bitched and moaned on X. You haven't clicked it. This is
I wasn't available Saturday evening. I made myself available Friday evening, 8:00 p.m. as advertised. And you were a no-show. So I'm sure a lot of people said the same thing. Bro, we were available Friday at 8:00. You didn't show up. We were doing other shit on Saturday. Why don't you reschedule it, Ron? Matter of fact, why don't you reschedule for Friday and Saturday? That way, if you flake out on Friday again, we will also have, in fact, you know what? Just schedule for whatever the fuck you want to do. And we'll take it upon ourselves, those of us who want to clear our schedules to make ourselves available. Oh, shit. Yeah. Totally fine. We'll make ourselves available Friday and Saturday this weekend. How about that? 8 p.m. All right, let's do it.
people will click it with MFW. You go click it with me. You're fucking scared. Because you know if you have to turn your camera on and I get to see your face, I get to see your anguish in between your responses. So. Claire just told me a story. That is what she's talking about two IDF captains who took out a bunch of terrorists while wearing their pajamas. So I guess if you're against pajama pants, you're against Israel, you know? You discontinued Patreon myself after you apologized and then you cancel. That's a lot of people do that. Well, that's fine, Bonnie, that you did that. But I don't know how long you've been around or how long you've heard me tell people what am I supposed to do with that information?
These people have called CPS. They have called the police. They have called everybody. They have called former jobs. They've called probably relatives of mine. They called the school board. They probably tried to call my landlord. That's going to be a fun one for you guys. Oh my God. Like, it's like you don't know you're in quicksand. You don't know that you're in quicksand. You just don't know it. You think you just put a locale label on somebody and you can fucking do whatever you want to them and lie to them. I put the link in the chat multiple times. Every single one. All of you have ignored it. Is it because you can't talk about little boys? Is that you don't want anybody to see your face because you're only brave behind a keyboard? Okay. Because I'm not doing this again. I'm not ever doing this again. Okay. The next time this is done, it will be in my studio downtown. The first podcast is going to be with, guess who? Death Monarch. You know why? Because it's my podcast and that's what I want to do. And we're pretty interesting fellas. But one of my co-hosts is going to be one of the members of Death Monarch in gimmick, because that's how he lives. He lives his gimmick. So you're invited to come on. It's not 2 versus 1, really. Honestly, he doesn't have a lot to say, but he's a very smart individual, very bright, and I catch something I don't. Hopefully not AIDS. Oh, just see that joke? Just slipped an AIDS joke in there. Yeah, they don't know the relationship with the family. I mean, like, you guys have stepped in shit, is what you've done. You're not going to harm me in any way by calling the school board. This is a small town. Don't you think I know somebody on the school board? Maybe. Don't you think I know people? You know, see, before I was cornered in Morristown, and I didn't want to bring anybody into my fight. I'm more than happy to bring politicians, law enforcement, anything to protect people. Anything to protect people. I'll bring them all in. Bring them all in.
Dude, no, you won't. Because none of them want anything to do with you. Anything at all whatsoever. We know that. You know that. We all know that. Quit saying dumb shit like that. It just makes you look even stupider than you do not saying that. Let's just put it that way. I'm not calling you stupid. I don't know. Jasmine, replay gang gang. Every time Renegades plays on my playlist, now I think of our Renegades. I love you guys. We'll catch up later. Thank you so much for the super chat and the swords. It's so funny. We went out to dinner last night and the Renegade song came on in the restaurant, like right as they were bringing us our food. And this is a restaurant that I was so excited to be at. I've been trying to get Yaba to go there for literally 3.5 years. She finally did it, and it was great. But yeah, the Renegade song came right as they were putting my food down in front of me. It was fucking great. Anyway, totally fine.
And that's why the documentary is being made. Is so people know about people like Tragic, people like Yaba, people like Sam, MFW. Who else? Who else is there? Who else is there? Frenchie. To know that this type of behavior online is absolutely inappropriate and 100% juvenile. You know who I would really like to talk to across from the table from me? Clifford. In case you guys forgot, you're allowed to be discussed too. There's just only one person on the internet I won't discuss. Personally, I kind of hope they would just kind of like, sleep on their back after a pint of vodka. Clifford is one I would love to talk to. Because I want to sit him to sit across from me, a straight male, and tell me why he was trying to entice other straight dudes. But hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Tragic was flirting with him big time. Tragic was flirting with the Gaining Ground big time. So I can see why the Gaining Ground is a little salty. Tragic did flirt with gay men. He do. That don't mean he gay. Don't get it twisted, guys. I knew dudes. You could call it gay for pay or whatever it is. They would flirt with gay dudes because they would buy him cigarettes, they'd buy him booze, they'd buy him weed, they'd buy him kratom.
Nice.
Whatever it is they needed.
Melinda was collecting Golden Corral gift cards for you. Better not have been.
Play that game because I don't like fucking dudes. I'm not in
No, it wasn't Taco Bell.
the dudes, so I'm not even gonna fake flirt with a dude for a pack of cigarettes. I have fucking integrity. I have dignity. But I would love to have him across me, dude. I'm telling you, eventually people they're going to lose their chance to come on because I'm going to start getting guests bigger than they've. I'm going to have people on that have actually done things. Actually,
Okay, so he really look at that still. So he really wanted Gigi on. Okay, I'm gonna write down the list of people Ron really wanted to talk to on Friday. Saturday. Friday/Saturday. Hold on, I'm gonna write it down. List of people Ron wanted to talk to. Live. Saturday, what day was that? The 14th? Okay. Gigi. And then he said today, Tragic. I have it in my notes right here. It says he was hoping Tragic would come on panel Saturday. So he wanted Gigi, Tragic, the Negative Nation girls. Y'all know who you are. We have an idea, don't really care, but y'all know who you are. Right, but not Sam. I'll make that list too. People Ron refuses to talk to. Sham. I don't blame you there, big guy. If I were you, I wouldn't go toe to toe with me either, on camera or off. And he claims the only way he would talk to me is if he's testifying against me. Even then he wouldn't. He knows he wouldn't. He'd find a way out of it. He'd rather be held in contempt of court than to talk to me in court, and he knows that.
Seen things, I've actually done things, I've actually been places, I've actually accomplished things. That's where we're going. Like, I would like to, like, it would really be, I mean, there's a nice hotel. It's called the Woodridge Inn. It's at the north end of town out by the Walmart. So it's convenient to all your tampons and whatever else you may need. Next pads. It's next to a bodega, an actual bodega. Swear to God, you can go in there and get a meth pipe. You can get illegal supplements. Shit that's banned. They sell it. Just saying. Anyway, I wouldn't go telling on them, though, because they might have a way of, So I'd love to see him.
Ratatouille, thank you for being a member for 3 months. We love our renegades. You're late, but sending your love to the fam. Thank you so much.
Across from a table with me. I would say Yaba and Sam, but they're too dangerous. Yaba's already made an actual violent threat, so she's actually
Yaba's on the list with me because she's dangerous and has already made a violent threat. Well, whatever.
That's a no-no. Sam, they need to open the asylums, or at least one, just for Sam alone. So those two are out of the.
What needs to do what? Who's up here? Tell me it's not Jack. Girl, he got out of his kennel and walked up the steps. Jackson, come here. Oh my God, leave the toy in his mouth. Come here. What did you do? What happened? How'd you get out? Oh my God. Was he in his playpen or his kennel? Harlow is not happy about that. She had to go downstairs to see how the dog escaped. He's never walked up the stairs by himself. Oh, and Harlow is madder than shit. Jackson, come here. He comes up the stairs with the toy in his mouth. That's the cutest shit ever.
See him across from a table with me.
Raven, thank you so much for gifting one Sam Tefler membership. T-Girl, welcome.
I would say Yaba and Sam, but they're too dangerous. Yaba's already made an actual violent threat, so she's actually that's a no-no. Sam, they need to open the asylums, or at least one, just for Sam alone.
Oh, open an asylum for Sam. Why? What are you talking about?
So those two are out of the question. Actually, there's going to be pictures of them outside that says, "Not if you see them come in, call the police immediately."
Is he really gonna do? Look at his face when he says that. He's dead serious. He's dead serious. He said he's gonna put me and Yaba's picture outside his store with a sign that says, "If you see these two women, call the police immediately." Did he really say that? He did. Okay. Ron says, I'm writing it down.
I know I had an invite to Sam to come in and talk to me. I changed my mind because I figured if anybody was going to do something crazy, it would be you, and I don't want you in there. I feel like, yeah.
I wouldn't do anything crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, I wouldn't come to your stupid store because I don't want to be in your presence. But let's just say, you know, for shits and giggles, I were to come to meet with you in person at your little store thing. I mean, if I must, I can and I will. But I don't drive right now. So I'd need a ride. And I told you, you can pick which one of my sons brings me and I'll be there. So you name one, you eeny, meeny, miny, moe it, and we'll go from there. How about that?
I could have it sit down and have a civil conversation, but I feel like you are capable of hurting someone. You know, when somebody says I'm a big bitch if I have to fight, it's not true. That's not true. You see me talking about liking to fight and shit all the time? You see me talking about that? No. But you know what happened to the last dude I had that punch? I knocked his fucking ass out. That's what happened.
No, you didn't. That's a lie. You're lying.
The last fight I got into lasted 3 seconds. Dude sucker punched me in the face. My head barely moved. I threw him against the wall, flipped to the ground. It told him to get out of my house. He's 6'3", probably about 185 pounds. But you don't see me out here saying I'm a short dude who likes to fight now, do you? All right. So them two bitches is out of the question.
Are you saying, sir, you would put your hands on a woman? I'm just make sure I'm not misunderstanding.
Not Fedora because I'm
Would put your hands on a woman. What kind of man says that, admits that? Is that how your mother raised you? Alexa, turn alarm off. Well, guys, I don't know what to tell you. It's time for me to go. We can pick up where we left off tomorrow. Let's just finish. I want to hear what else he has to say since he is on my favorite topic, me and Yaba. We'll just finish this up real quick, then I gotta go.
not going to be putting down ShamWow, or I'm not going to have the ShamWow guy in there cleaning up all the fucking spit everywhere. They seem to be confusing victim and survivor. I'm a survivor, and these people are
You're not a survivor. You're still very much living in your victimhood, basking in your victimhood, relishing in your victimhood. Absolutely. No, you've not survived anything yet, sir.
not victims of anything. They've never been a victim of anything. Like
Who's never been a victim of anything? What are you talking about?
Otto, link's been posted, bro. Where you at? Well, you got to put a shirt on and put Tragic with his shirt off behind you. You need to gay it up a little bit before you come up here and talk to me.
What?
He ain't a victim of shit. He's part of a racist hate gang online. He is. He's part of a racist hate group. That's exactly what Petty Fam is. It's a fucking woke racist hate group.
Oh, is that? I don't
I can label
know.
them whatever I want because I've seen it come out of their mouths. I've seen the anti-white sentiment and the racism.
Oh, have you?
It's going to be a little harder to victimize somebody from across the table. Is why people probably won't come on, and that's fine. I'm not going to do this split screen shit either. I will only interview people when they come in. I'm not paying. Look, I'm not paying thousands.
Well, I hope
of
you have a
dollars just to do
backup
this thing
plan.
I can
Hey,
be in my fucking
Hippie.
living room in my pajamas, right? I'm upping my level. I'm going to Joe Rogan level. Only I don't have $1 billion or $300 million, or $100 million, whatever. You guys know what I pay. Look, dude. Link posted time after time, 4 fucking minutes, and I'm done. This happens every time. This happens every time you guys show how weak you are. I've never seen it's such a group of pussies in my life. Like, you will probably run to your channels after this to talk about this. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna talk about it, analyze it, yeah. Balls. But they're probably all like, we're black. No, you motherfuckers. Fucking right click. Control D that motherfucker, whatever, and send it to your ass. The Control Z to your ass, right? I want to hear that song now. Thank you very much.
Well, anyway, that's enough for today, guys. I got to get going. Excuse me. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. And what's tomorrow? Tuesday? Tuesday, I might not be here. Not totally sure. We'll figure that out tomorrow. All right. All right. See you tomorrow.